Well, it's the favourites against the holders, future potential versus frustrated underachievers. Both sides come here with hopes and dreams. One, of course, will leave with absolutely nothing. These two sides have been to a combined total of 40 domestic cup finals, but have never met in one until today. Bizarre to think of it that way, but the stage is set. Welbeck.
Oh, dear me, that was a high boot there from Dawson.
Evra's measured ball out to O'Shea. Now Ferdinand. Bent is pushing him under pressure though. Modric needed a better touch. That's presumably going to win off Spurs tactics today. Don't give United any time on the ball. Now Tevez.
Where are you going, Johnny Evans?
Evans has stayed forward, and Zakora again guilty of the illegal challenge.
And it's in a bad position as far as Spurs are concerned. I think that's accidental more than anything, actually, just a clash of heels. But it's in a dangerous position with Cristiano Ronaldo about.
We haven't even hit the 5-minute mark, and already a deadly chance for United's deadly man.
Ooh.
And he couldn't keep it down, but it wasn't far away.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
An early warning shot.
And I'll tell you, it's travelling at some rate as well. Just doesn't get it down. Comes down too late. Maybe he's aiming up for the next one.
Can't miss him in his bright green boots. Here he goes against Zakora. Tevez hustled off it by Luka Modric.
And he's forced him into a bad ball.
Asao guilty of giving it away.
This.
In towards Tevez, needs support, gets it from Ronaldo. Gomez relieved to hang on.
There's been a challenge made there. It's Zakora that makes the challenge, and it's a great challenge. Just blocks Ronaldo getting a clear shot. It's good football. It's into Tevez and it's not back. Oh, that's a good tackle. I think it's Genius that gets in there. Just doesn't give him time to have time, really.
Here's Tevez. Welbeck making the run. Tevez blocked by Asao. Oh, what a strike! And it was
strike.
Darren Gibson, one of the standout players in the Carling Cup so far this season.
This is a great strike. This we were saying before the game, how well he can hit them and how well Paul Scholes could hit them. Oh, that's not far away. The goalie was nowhere near it either.
Ledley King under that one. Now it's Nani. He wants to get down and play it, and has Evra in support.
Oh, that wasn't out. Didn't look out to me that at all.
If it was out, it can't have been out by much. Chorluka with the throw into Pavlyuchenko. Now Welbeck skips away from Zakora.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Ronaldo on the chase, and Ronaldo gets the ball as well. Welbeck in the middle, it's back towards Tevez, and it's that man Zakora, who seems to be everywhere at the moment, just putting a stop to that sweeping United move.
Yeah, it's a terrific ball.
Only Aaron Lennon forward for Tottenham, everybody else all hands to the pump at the back. Gibson's corner towards Ronaldo. Nani wins the race. Dawson didn't get a shout, so cleared it. Ferdinand on the volley. Oh! What a stage it would have been for Rio Ferdinand to score a spectacular goal like that.
Yeah, tremendous strike from Rio. You'd expect the midfield players to do this, but he does it.
This is United's 36th trip to Wembley, and 18 of them have ended in wins in the past. Bit of pressure here though as Lennon runs again at Nani. Real chance here, and Pavlyuchenko could already see the headlines before Johnny Evans got in the way.
Causing a lot of problems down that left-hand side, Aaron Lennon. They can't deal with him. Does well here, Johnny Evans, to get this away.
Dawson towards Pavlyuchenko. Lennon trying to create some space for him. Instead it's Genius. Now Modric. Tottenham's tails up towards the end of the half. It's Lennon, and it's Ferdinand who scoops it away.
Yeah, that's not the first time Patrice Evra's been caught with the ball played inside him. It's a good job he never touched Lennon. If he touches Lennon, that's a penalty kick.
Everyone back except Tevez and Ledley King.
It's half time.
Fouls Johnny Evans as Chris Foy brings the first 45 minutes to an end. 45 minutes that, from Tottenham's point of view, has seen Aaron Lennon starring for them down the right-hand side. The two sides with a cat and mouse first half. Cristiano Ronaldo going closest for United. Both goalkeepers being brought into action. And surprisingly, these two sides scoring 27 goals on the road to Wembley. At half-time, we have none. Well, the battle lines were drawn in the first 45 minutes. It's delicately poised, and no changes at the break for either side. Tottenham looking to Aaron Lennon after his first half display to unnerve Manchester United. Here goes Nani to Tevez, now Evra.
We've not really seen Evra as attacking force, have we?
Not so far. He's been more worried about the attacking threat from Lennon.
Yeah, he played the ball there.
Tottenham at half-time will be buoyed by the club's record in cup finals, played 19, won 15. Astonishing record. Maybe something can happen here. It's Ronaldo.
Why didn't he shoot? Why didn't you shoot Cristiano? I can't understand why you didn't shoot Cristiano. The power of your shot with him. Oh.
Now Evans to Scholes. Looking to win his first League Cup winners' medal. Out to Ronaldo, who did it in 2006. Runs at Asso Okoto again. But again, Modric is back to help him out. It's Ronaldo, it's Tevez. Again, it's frustration for those in red. And here goes Zakora. Options right and left. Chooses Pavlyuchenko, who chose the wrong option.
Yeah, people in the box. Yeah, it's a strong run from Zakora. But the shot doesn't do any damage.
Now Anderson. Gibson to Ronaldo. More success running at Asso Okoto in this second half, causing all kinds of problems for Ledley King as well.
Well, the two players, him and Asso Okoto, get mixed up together. They weren't sure. They nearly nipped in between them, Ronaldo.
Now Gibson has resumed the corner-taking duties. It's a packed penalty area. Goalkeeper wasn't sure whether to come or stay at home. It's towards Ronaldo. It's Johnny Evans. It's Tevez.
Oh, what a miss. What a miss by Tevez. Johnny Evans miskicks it. Tevez tried to flick it through his legs and makes a mess of it. He doesn't hit it at all, Johnny Evans. Oh, well, I'm doing him an injustice. It's an awkward one to play. But what a chance that is.
Now Gibson. Evans to Anderson. Tevez wanted a free kick from Chris Foy but didn't get one. Now Zakora. Nice ball in towards Modric, whose touch let him down. Scholes with space. And my, does he use it. Ball out to Ronaldo. Space for Ronaldo to run into. Ledley King with a challenge. Referee says yellow card, Cristiano Ronaldo.
I tell you something, that's a penalty, and it's nothing else. That's a penalty. Has he touched him here? He's caught him. He's clearly caught him. That's a penalty.
That's a penalty kick, isn't it?
That's a penalty kick. How could he take his name? That is a penalty. He's clearly caught him. Good job they're not showing that up on the screens. That was a penalty kick.
Well, that has to go down as a cup clanger from Chris Foy.
Dear me.
Out to Asao Koto, taking on O'Shea, pulling it back for Modric. Lennon in space. It's a wonderful stop from Ben Foster.
Fantastic save from Ben Foster. Done everything right, Aaron Lennon.
Still with Spurs as Bent runs in. Now Genus.
Easy, Patrice.
Takes it away from Lennon, and United can now breathe a collective sigh of relief and perhaps do more than that. Ronaldo.
Oh, he's offside.
Tevez is off.
No need for him to be offside.
What a stop this is.
It's a tremendous save by the goalkeeper. He does everything right, Lennon. Everything right. And the goalie makes a magnificent save from him.
And now they're on the front foot. We're going to play 3 extra minutes as well. That's brought the crowd to their feet. Evans. Tevez is in there. Clever from Ferdinand and Scholes.
Cristiano's on.
Gibson finds him. What can he do here? This would be a winner if it goes in, and it should have, and it didn't. And it's wide from Nani, and that would have been the winner.
Oh, he's come inside, he's hit this with tremendous power. And I'll tell you, how's the post standing up? Oh dear me. Terrific effort. Terrific effort. Yeah, it's not there.
Well, I think everybody in the stadium can't quite believe that didn't go in. Can't quite believe we've had the 90 minutes we've had without a goal. Cristiano Ronaldo certainly coming the closest with that effort right at the death. A lick of paint away from lifting the Carling Cup. Wonderful save from Ben Foster as well in the second half to deny Aaron Lennon in Tottenham's best opportunity. But at the end of 90 minutes, we're still at deadlock, and extra time is next. Well, on the Welsh Festival of St David, United turned to a Welshman to turn this cup final. Ryan Giggs on for Darren Gibson at the start of extra time. Maybe he can be the one to break the deadlock.
Well, it's the right day for it, isn't it?
He joins a select group of players to play in 5 League Cup finals. He's won 2 and he's lost 2. Let's hope today is a favourable hat-trick for him, and that it's United who go on to lift the trophy. That second half saw Ronaldo hit the post. Ronaldo get chopped down in the box, and certainly should have had a penalty. Nani into Evra. You're right, we are seeing more of Patrice Evra now that David Bentley is on. Nani still goes.
He should have crossed it.
Evra looking for Tevez, finding Tevez,
who
can't quite find the target.
That's another chance. That's another chance. It's a good ball in by Patrice Evra. He should hit the target at least.
I think we only need 1 goal. Just doesn't look like it's going to come today. This throw-in will be the last action of the first period, if indeed there's time to take it. Indeed there isn't, and Sir Alex and Harry Redknapp now get one more chance to earn the money and switch this tie one way or the other. Less of a football match, more of a chess match, but United will still feel aggrieved they didn't get that penalty in the second half. The deadlock continues here at Wembley. What's being said out there now then, Paddy? How are these players feeling physically and mentally?
Well, who's physically and mentally the best? That's what's going to happen now. You don't get a lot of time during the half-time of extra time. But United still are the team that's taking it towards Tottenham, but they're not finishing. Well,
penalties may be just 15 minutes away. United have happy memories of shootouts at Wembley in the last 2 calendar years, winning here on penalties against Chelsea in 2007 and Portsmouth in 2008. Bit of practice had in Moscow as well. It has looked at times like an ice rink, hasn't it?
Stay away. Why don't you stay away and let him run down that space?
Ronaldo. Nani looks to be really labouring towards that ball. Tottenham's fullback was certainly brighter there.
Yeah, but you've got Ronaldo 1 against 1. Why come over and cover the space that's there?
Johnny Evans with a throw. Everybody bar Foster in the Tottenham half.
Give him a bit of room.
Evans whipped over towards Tevez. It's Evra. Oh! Well, that would have been an unlikely goal scorer.
Yeah. Well, he's hit it well. How close did he get? Oh dear me. If that stays down, it's in the net, but it didn't stay down, unfortunately.
They watched that all the way and thought it might just creep under Gomez's crossbar. Chris Foy puts the whistle to his mouth. Well, it will only be the second League Cup final to go to penalties. And ironically, United were denied a penalty when Cristiano Ronaldo was chopped down in his prime by Ledley King. If United had got the penalty and scored it, we wouldn't even be sitting here now talking about things. We'd be celebrating with a trophy. Ben Foster had to deny Aaron Lennon with a great save, and ultimately now kicks from 12 yards will decide the League Cup final. So the penalties will be at the United end.
Yeah, he won the toss, didn't he, Rio? Nice.
All they can do now is watch.
Yeah, that's nice, that Harry and Alex.
The talking is over. Now it's down to someone to be a hero, someone to be a villain. The goalkeepers know what they have to do, and the penalties will be taken at the United end. Well, if you need a player to calm the nerves, you would choose Ryan Giggs, the player who has played more games for Manchester United than anybody else. He's been there, he's done it all before. Gomez doing his best to try and put the Welshman off on St David's Day. He celebrates 18 years as a first teamer tomorrow. Ryan Giggs is up first and scores first, thanks to a lick of paint.
Did that come off the post, that?
I think it battered the post on its way in.
Oh dear me.
They all count, and United lead 1-0. We had to get a goal at some stage. United are first on the board. Jamie O'Hara, the youngster, saved by Foster. United goalkeepers historically doing so well in shootouts, and Foster continues the trend.
Yeah, terrific save by the goalkeeper.
O'Hara was in tears last year, left out of the Tottenham squad.
The kid will
He may well be in again.
Yeah.
Tevez, top scorer, joint in the Carling Cup this season. Time for a goal. It is a goal. Scored a penalty against QPR and scores again today.
The goalie's made the right decision there as well.
Well, both those United penalties creeping in.
No harm to the
Gomez.
lad, but you'd want him to miss this one.
It's Vedran Čorluka not just getting booed because he's a Tottenham player, but because he used to wear the blue of Manchester City.
I think he's getting booed. They're trying to put him off. That's what that's all about.
He's played in every defensive position for Tottenham this season. Has he got a goal in him at this vital stage? Yes. Spurs are on the board. Boos and cheers in equal measure for Cristiano Ronaldo. The cheers from the red half of Wembley. He could send them into ecstasy here. Usually so reliable from the spot. It's Ronaldo. Beautifully done.
They just have to miss one, Spurs.
Cool as you like.
Yeah, straight down the middle.
Now David Bentley. He needs to score to keep Spurs in it. Oh, he's missed!
Missed by a mile.
It's an awful penalty. It's a shocker from David Bentley. And United edge closer to the League Cup.
It's that 3-1, isn't it?
That's 3-1.
Well, if he scores now, it's over.
Correct.
Have a good counter, haven't they?
It's Anderson. Not scored from open play, but scored a crucial penalty in Moscow. This one would win the Carling Cup.
He'll score. He'll score.
It's Anderson. It is the Carling Cup!
Yeah.
Manchester United have yet more silverware. You can clear some room in the trophy cabinet. We're bringing another one home. Anderson keeping his head. Ben Foster keeping Tottenham out. It's tears for Tottenham and jubilation for all in red at Wembley. It's a hat-trick of League Cups for United, a hat-trick of League Cups for Sir Alex Ferguson. But it will be Rio Ferdinand and Manchester United who lift the Carling Cup. The Tottenham end is an empty end. The United end is in party mood. Once again, the ribbons are red. Once again, a cup is coming home. The 2009 Carling Cup will be going to Old Trafford, and another United team is coming of age, led by the game's greatest father figure.